Welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, I've been spending a lot of time I got on here today about 3 o'clock a.m. and I've been spending a lot of time just kind of looking things over, figuring out what I want to do about this and that. Like, for example, that tower over there, the upper part of it. All that extra glass in there in the bottom two sections and the plans to put it in the top two, I think I need to change that. It's too much, and it just it doesn't have the right feel to it. So I'm going to end up tearing most, if not all, of that glass out and redoing a whole bunch of that tower and kind of figure out a better way to make it look better. And then there's the issue with lighting along the wall, because basically I've got torch on the outside every other block, and every other block on the inside the light level drops to 7 every other block, which means stuff can spawn. Not good. Now, there's been several suggestions about what I might do about lighting. Everything ranging from stone pressure plates or gray carpet to any number of other things. And I've come to the conclusion that perhaps what I should go ahead and do is use pistons. I was hesitant to use pistons before because I've been kind of short on iron lately, but I've also done a bunch of branch mining yesterday, today, day before, and so on. And I've got a slightly reasonable amount of iron for right now, and I can get more. So I'm thinking maybe to use the piston thing and basically have them in the middle of the walkway, every other block, staggered from the torches up there so that they appear between the torches, every other block, all the way around, down the middle of the walkway, with a light source underneath of them so that the light will pass through the pistons and light the area up a little bit better and perhaps eliminate that spawning problem on the wall. So that's a possibility. Another thing I've been doing is looking at the landscaping. And it occurred to me that I didn't need to be using dirt through a whole lot of this, because an awful lot of this beginning parts is going to end up being covered up anyway. So I got out the granite, and when I ran out of that, I got out the andesite and just started blocking it in, so to speak, and kind of shaping it in, beginning to get a little bit of a shape to the area and work on it that way. And when I'm done, the hill up there should come down here a little more gradually, and I think it will end up looking better. And yes, very soon, very, very soon, I'm going to have to take that shack and completely tear it out. As a matter of fact, by next episode it might be gone. And ditto with the sugarcane, or the cactus farm thing down there. I've got almost a double chest of cactus stored up from it now. I don't think I need to have that going anymore. So I'm just going to tear it out, because the landscaping is going to invade this whole area here. And this small farm area is going to be torn out as well. And work on that. And, well, thought maybe I'd go ahead and start out by trying that bit with the pistons. Let's see, I should have everything here. And let's have this. Okay. Oh, I need some cobble. Alright. Cobblestone, I've got torches, I've got some blocks to work with. Let's see. No, I'm going to have to go up the top side and figure out where these things are going to have to be, and then come down here and get stuff put in place. Alright, like for example, one here, and then there, like so. Yeah, alright, now, can I place them from up here? Well, that one, yeah. Okay. Alright. Now I just need to get some light under them. Let's see. Alright, and bang. Theoretically, that's simple. That should do it. Alright, let's have a look up here and check some light levels on the F3. Alright, light level 11. That does it. Including all the way out here on the very edge. The light level does not, oh wait a minute, here, light level 7. And it's right next to one of those. And here it's light level 8. And here we've got a 10. From what? I need to have these down the middle, because if they're on the outside edge, then I'd have to have them in pairs going all the way around, and that doubles the amount of pistons I need to come up with. So, perhaps, I don't know, other alternate light sources that I could put on this side that won't be really, really painfully obvious. I know there's the thing with the pressure plates and the gray carpets. Gray carpets look terrible, and pressure plates, well, they're pressure plates. They stick out like a sore thumb to me, and I'd like to not use them if I can. Now it stays at light level 8 or better. I'd have to do the same arrangement through here, which means that the underneath part of this overhang thing is going to have some concealment action. That, or I need to do something else with lighting. I don't know. How does this do? Light levels are acceptable here. Good here. And through there. So maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Something better than torches would be good. What would really probably be good would be end rods. But I don't have the stuff to make those. Come to think of it, I haven't had a blaze rod one this whole season. I may have to do something about that. But the pistons thing through here, I actually like the look of that. It looks good. So how about I get down here and poke a few more holes in this just to get a feel for the pattern. And now get down there and start putting some stuff in. Yeah, there we go. Collect these slabs. And this is going to mean a bunch of scaffolding that I'll have to get rid of later. Cute. I didn't put the pistons in. And I can have a ceiling in here underneath of this to hide it. Alright, this ought to be enough to get a feel for it. Well, take it all the way out to the last thing there. Alright, get some pistons into this. Oh well. Alright, get some of those pistons in and then have a look at the light levels up there and see how we're doing. From the sound of things, something isn't doing so great. Alright. Okay, now light levels again, right along here. Great. And up here on the stairway, not so great. And the piston trick is not going to work on the stairs, because half the piston will be hanging out, half or 3/4 of it. Yeah. So I still need to come up with something on the stairs here, because here, even on the same level as that, let's see, block level 8 here, 8 here, 6 here. Yeah. Well, I could go so far as to put a couple of extra torches on there. Okay, now that's getting effect from that, I'm sure. Alright, level 8, 9, 8, okay, 7 here, in spite of that. So, I gotta do something. I gotta do something here. I want the wall spawn-proof. I mean, that's part of the whole point of the thing. And oh boy, do we have a party out here or what? Okay. I'm going to ponder the wall lighting issue some more while I work on some of this out there after I get some daylight. And I will check back in a bit. Okay, well, a little bit of a progress update. I've got the piston thing all the way down this wall, all the way up to the tower. And that's working great. Light level along the outside here never goes below 8. So that's great. No spawn problems here on the wall itself. The stairs is still an issue. Now, I went and I put lights. I put torches under and behind all of these stair blocks in the center, all the way up. And you can tell there's torches there because if you look, you see the little black particles that are typical of torches coming up through the stairs, which, by the way, is an annoying factor. It's really kind of annoying that it does that. It shouldn't go through a solid block. And the stairs are a solid block in terms of light. This is something I should have looked up before I went to the trouble of doing this, because now I have to go to the trouble of undoing it, because that smoke thing is going to drive me nuts. From the Minecraft wiki page on opacity, and I quote, "Slabs, stairs, and farmland block light completely, except in Pocket Edition." So, getting light through the stairs, not gonna happen. And then I realized something else. I built this wall wrong. Not completely, but with the lights, the torches. What I should have built is this kind of a torch pattern here. Every other solid block. What I did build was this on every solid block. And that is no good. I'm going to have to go through here and tear all those out and fix that. But with the pistons and the light under the pistons, that's fine. It works great. So I'll just get that put in all the way around, and then I can fix the lighting. It's this north wall and the east wall that I did that wrong with. The south and west walls are right. So I got to work on that. I got to come up with some kind of a lighting scheme here for the outer edge of the wall along the stairs and along both sides of that stairway to get the light level high enough to prevent spawns. Got to come up with something with that. I've got like a stack of sea lanterns. I thought about getting those out, but the problem is just plopping down sea lanterns while it would bring up the light levels. I can't think of a way to make them look good in this design. Now maybe there is, but I haven't thought of a way to make it look good. And without that, I don't want to start putting them in. And this mess here, the landscaping thing, I've decided that what I'm going to do with that is just work on it off camera, because it's going from clear over there to clear up that way and all along in here, and it's going to be a huge job. And sometime very soon, and by soon I mean within the next 5 or 6 real-time days, that structure is going to have to be completely torn out, this garden torn out, and that farm there torn out. Because, well, they were all temporary to begin with. And it's coming time to put in the real cabin. And as soon as I finish actually creating an actual drawing of the design of this thing on actual paper, I will commence the job of starting to build the real one. Yeah. In the meantime, lighting still a little bit of an issue. Like, there is some painfully dark areas up here on the stairs. And for the time being, I'm going to do this, because that will at least keep things from spawning that I don't want up here. Yeah. There. That sort of lines up with the original torch screen, at least a little bit. Yeah, and what's extra fun about this is I'm planning for something of a water feature along in here somewhere. and the trick is going to be doing that without making a royal mess of it. So I'm not sure about that yet. Anyway, it's going to take a bunch of work with the landscaping off camera to get this thing ready for the next phases. And I'm going to have to start putting up some chests out here and take everything out of this thing and tear it down, because it's got to go. It is not a finished product, so it needs to go. In any event, that's about as much as I can think to be able to get done today. Like I said, I started this about 3 o'clock this morning, and it's just now a few minutes after 10. So I am done for today, I think. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.